Hello and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. We're an education channel doing our own due diligence. We're learning and sharing about swing trading. I'm a swing trader. I like to look at the tops and bottoms of a stock and trying to capture the trend between those two. Today I'd like to look at a stock called Crispr. It's the darling of ARK and Cathie Woods. Everybody seems to be trading it. It's the talk of the town. It says it's going to be the cure for cancer. But I'm not so optimistic about it. And the trend for this stock has been down. Whether I'm right or wrong, you need to do your own due diligence. Trading is a lot hard work. This guy's working really hard. Pretty neat office. So let's get started with Crispr, a pharmaceutical company. Cure for cancer. The first thing I do in the morning and at night is look at Simply Wall Street. And what I have out there is a list of stocks, my watch list. And from that watch list, I receive news. A lot of times I scan for the big green snowflakes if I want to go long. And it's not so important if I want to go short. This is Crispr, the Cathie Wood darling, a company that's working on a cure for cancer. It says the consensus update occurred today. And this is what that I'm interested in. To key off of this, biotech industry in the U.S. is expected to see an average net income decline. EPS estimates fell, but the revenues seem to increase. In a minute, we'll look to see if this is a winning or losing company. And on May 13th, the price target decreased. That's not good news either. It was at 133, now it's 122. Let's remember that number, 122. Gene-based medicines. People believe this is the stock of the decade, but it's sure not acting like it. Look at that downward trend. And looking at the valuation, current price is 51, fair value 81 cents. That's not good. Must be something wrong there. Somewhere in 2023 and 24, we'll start seeing a growth of the revenue and earnings. Losing company. Looking at Finviz, it's a free tool. A lot of people use it to start. It's a good screener. But a lot of people like it for these lines. They plot them automatically, the trend lines. That trend line is going down. It has an analyst recommendation of a buy. Target price of 122 here. Credit Suisse says it's neutral at about $78. 92 in tip ranks. Marta Bra. They must expect that. The analysts must expect a turnaround here. The darling. Technicals, momentum are all negative. Well, there's good news and bad news. Looking at TradingView, we see that downward slant. I'm on the daily view, expanding out. As you know, I'm a swing trader, looking for the tops and bottoms. And you have to ask yourself, is this a bottom? And we're going to go up. This is a zigzag. It's not really an indicator. I use it to go ahead and see if another indicator will work. Zigzag is a perfect indicator. It plots these perfectly, but it looks to the future to do that. And you don't have that ability. We're sitting right today, and we don't have time. And then zigzag right now does not know what it's doing. Back here, we had a cross from the RSI pointing up. Stochastic RSI pointing up. And we have a green dot on the MACD pointing up. So the indicators are saying up. But I just went through the fundamentals, and they don't look so hot to me. And they don't look so hot for the year. So I might take a bet for the next 2 or 3 months to go down short. Clicking on the weekly, separate some of that noise. Going out to about October, mid-October. Where do I think it's going to go? Currently at 54. How about 40? And it's just a guess. I don't know if it's going to go up or down. Let's see if it hits 40, see if we can make some money. So looking at a bear call spread, which is a downward play, going out to October, which is 160 days, placing the short strike at 45 and buying a call at 50. We're looking for this trade to stay below at least 45, and it says 47, a break-even point, 47. We have to put up 500 in margin. That doesn't mean you're using it, but you have to reserve it. You don't get charged until you actually use it. And we get $245 in our pocket, and we could lose $255. Kind of like buying the stock, 1 for 1. But we want it to go down to about 40, which is right here in this playing field. And if it does, we're looking to take around $60. And $60 on a $245, a $255 risk amount. That's their max loss, $255. To make $60 and losing only $255 gives you about 23% profit. That fits the criteria of the trade. We want to make 6% per quarter. This is about 2 quarters, and it exceeds the 12%. So there's your break-even point of 47.45, and as long as it stays below that by expiration, or as we showed, any time in between, we're shooting only for a smaller amount, we'll win some money. Of course, now if it goes the other way, that's not good. Shooting in here for $60, and at 12% loss, we're trying not to lose more than about $80 there. See the percentages over here. Once I'm in a trade, I set my percentages, my stop loss at around 12%, and my profit target at 20%. I let it ride, but always looking at the profit. And I have a bad habit sometimes taking the profit too early. I get excited. That's the trade. What do you think? 47.45. Currently at 51.54. Will it go below 47? Oh, in our case, I'm guessing it'll go to around 40. That's my prediction, going down to 40, but nobody can predict the market. But you still have to. You got to kind of guess where the stock is going to go. And then put a trade together that gives you multiple ways of winning, which I'd like to use options for. Credit spread is one of those. And my favorite is broken wing butterfly. I could have definitely used it for here. In broken wing butterfly, you have to manage a credit spread. They're a lot easier. You take a glance at it each day. Well, do you think Crispr is going up or down? Please leave a comment below. Do your own due diligence. Ask some questions. Once you ask some questions, you're engaging and your trading will get more consistent. Me sharing these videos, I'm engaging with you and my profitability has increased. And consistency, because I'm slowing down. It takes time to put these videos together. So I'm hoping you'll like and subscribe. This channel is growing, but growing slow. It's not really a concern, but I would like to see it grow a little faster. And I'm making my money as trading, and my trading is getting better by doing the videos, so it's a win-win for me. Ask some questions, like and subscribe, catch you on the flip.